Hello everyone, this is Joe, welcome to my channel. In today's episode, I'm going to take care of the money issue we had since we had the engineer's tier. The buildings are starting to cost a much higher upkeep, and for this I'll use power to develop our production, as well as a few other tricks and tips. I'll put these in the timeline, so if you are interested in the tips only, feel free to skip the specific sections. And on this, let's begin. Alright, before dealing with our money problem, I'm going to start the Court of Justice to see what happens when we complete it. Ooh, that takes a lot of workers. I missed that. Okay, time to upgrade. Might even need to downgrade a few artisan. Alright, we'll see what happens with this. Ooh, this is terrible. I might get myself a bit more in trouble, but I think our only solution is to develop the production and do the electricity. Alright, we need to start with the oil refinery. Maybe if I put it here. Let's see how this works. That produces with 5 seconds, nice. Okay, next we need to deliver that to an oil harbor. Okay, I'll put it on this side, I'll make a bit of space. Okay, that I can move on the other side. Doesn't matter where it is. I'm a little scared, but I think this is the way for us to get back in the positive. Now we need to bring the rail all the way to our harbor. At least I can go over. Oh, I think I might be lucky. Okay, it's connected now. Missing railway track to oil harbor. Oops, here I didn't connect it. Hey, here's our first train. And I'm going to add the power plant right next to the harbor. Okay, it's connected. Why is it not going? I think the train was just loading up or something like that. Track occupied. Wait or build parallel tracks. We'll probably have to do that. I didn't think the game would go there. This is nice. Alright, there's some double tracking here. It should be fun. Here we go. There's some movement. Oh, I see. I can see the power lines. See which buildings are powered.
You need a warehouse, you do.
This potato farm in the middle of nowhere. That explains why we don't have schnapps. Maybe that was supposed to be somewhere. I'm producing electricity, but it doesn't go very far. It's not what I wanted. I'm gonna move these lumberjack huts somewhere else. I need that space. And I'll move the power plant to a much more appropriate area right next to our industrial buildings. Oh yeah, we're producing a ton of items now. This is going to add 1200 to our maintenance cost, but we need the bicycle, so let's build it. This is our first building that requires electricity. Not a good sign when you play at 50%, because you don't want to die. I'm just thinking about this, might be able to recover. Stay on slow, but maybe if I destroy enough production building, or just sell more. Yeah, we're on a tight schedule here. Track occupied. Is there another entrance to this? It doesn't seem like it. Maybe I just need to double up the tracks everywhere. Okay, I fixed the track issue, I doubled it up in most places, so now that should be fine. It still locked the track for a long distance, but I think this is fine because it takes a while to get there. As an example, if you look here, it's still gonna go in the zone that's red, so I think we're fine. Okay, my power plant seems to have enough oil for a while, finally. Everything is producing like crazy on this side, which means if I have anything producing something, I should put it on the left side. Like the sewing machine here, let's just put that with the other industrial stuff. Yeah, same thing for the cannery, it doesn't need anything that's around here. Alright, our tanker's ready to be sold. It's not my favorite idea, but we need the cash right now. We're losing money, but we'll make it. We have a bit of extra workers again, which means I can re-upgrade some of them. It's really just because the artisans are giving us more money. If I get to 1000, I'm gonna need pocket watches. And coffee, but that's it. We're at 700. Alright, let's finish the first phase of the Court of Justice. And for phase 2, I'm gonna need a little bit more workers.
Of course, I will be.
Ooh, why are these people not happy? Too much pollution? That's a new problem. How do I fix this? Okay, well it seems I cannot upgrade because I have too much pollution, which means I need to move stuff to another island. That's crazy. I mean, since this is producing at 200%, maybe I don't need 2 of them. Where's the trade union for this? Yeah, I'll move it here and I'll get rid of this one. Oh, it's a way to save some workers, I guess. How much pollution is this? 10, okay.
Think independently.
Are people still in that people pollution now? Yeah, oh, -0. Yes, I can upgrade. Can't have enough workers anyway. And start the next stage. How many am I missing? 300. I do have enough artisan for this. If I trade some soccer ball, I should be able to make a bit more money as well here. Let's take some soccer ball and drop them in dishwater. I think I still need to reduce pollution by at least one more. Oh, okay, well I'm just gonna move this in the electricity range and I'll remove the other one. In fact, I can probably put it inside the trade union area here. Let's make the road here instead. I'm really in the absolute worst place to waste space with this. Okay, that'll be 250, which means I don't need this furnace anymore. Oh, this newspaper is gonna be ugly. Bankruptcy? Nah, I need money, so... Oh, let's go. Boom! Positive. Thank you, newspaper.
Are you a preacher of falsehood?
Yes, I'm a preacher of falsehood. Alright, the Court of Justice is ready for the next phase.
Is the Court of Justice finished yet?
We don't have enough
I don't normally
bricks.
attend.
I never run out of bricks. I'm just gonna build another brick factory. I'm missing planks. Oh, did I forget to build a warehouse?
Peddlers say
Oh
there's nowhere
yeah,
to...
that's it. Oh no, the warehouse takes planks. Alright, I created a temporary setup here to get planks. Wow, that was a terrible mistake. Alright, I brought both of these things back here. And it's funny because I was thinking earlier, we'll never run out of this. Let's upgrade a few more. I really want to get the next level. I'm missing 100 more. Alright. Then I'm gonna give them jobs right away. I want to get the saltpeter so we can send that across. It's required to produce helium for airships. Ooh, steam shipyard. Okay, let's not get distracted. I want to get the saltpeter here. And that should be connected, yes. That's gonna produce it every minute instead of every 2 minutes. Let's make sure that we have a trade route so we can send this across to the new world. Yeah, this one's full. I'm going to add it to this one. And I'm gonna add another clipper to this one as well. And I'm gonna produce one right now. I'm out of wood, I'm gonna wait for planks now. You know, I thought I was done for a moment earlier. Can't believe I survived this money drought that we had. Okay, sewing machine, facility. I think I have 2 of them, but that's okay. Why are they complaining that working conditions are bad? Oh, I've set it up a long time ago at the beginning of the game. That's why everyone has been complaining about me that whole time. Ugh. I'm gonna start by moving the sand mine. I'm gonna start with the trade union so I can move my gizmo here. Oh, I can put it here. This is great. It's not powered here. Fine, I don't have space anyway. I'll move the artisanal kitchen at least. Alright, that's powered correctly. Probably don't need 2 warehouses here anymore. Okay, here's the glass maker. Just move this one as well to where there's electricity. Okay, and where's the window makers? This one already has power, okay, but I'll still move it so that it's closer. I'll move this warehouse here. Alright, I don't think there's a party anymore and we're not in the red anymore. This is a good sign. Alright, let's go back to the airship production. Let's see if the saltpeter is underway. Alright, this one's getting its first saltpeter. What about the other one? Oh, it's arriving with 3 saltpeter. Alright, I can finally spend some money and get the helium pocket. To mine helium, we need a steady production of clay. I'm not going to forget the warehouse this time. How many people do we need for clay? Oh, it's 100 workers each. It's been a while since we grew here. I'm going to add a couple of residences here, and then I'm going to convert some of the jornaleros and obreros in town. I'm going to add a couple breweries. One for Atsas, and one for Schnapps. I'm going to add a couple fields and we should be good to go. Alright, so these people should be fully happy then. It's going to be about 100 extra people. Let's see if one brewery is enough for a couple of residences. We're at about 20%, so we can do a lot more. Let's see how many more of these obrero houses we can put.
Ship constructed.
Okay, let's look at the needs now. You have enough. I'll do one more. Alright, well we should be good for journal arrows now. Alright, we have enough of arrows to upgrade. We have 100 workers, we can start the clay production. Build a helium extractor, I'm gonna need another 120 of arrows. What do we need if we want to do an Abrera residence? The only thing we're really not producing is the atoll, which we can do with just one more Hacienda brewery. We're gonna select the atoll, corn and sugarcane, which we're both producing on this island. I'm already producing too much cornfield, so I'm okay, I don't need to produce more. And what about the sugarcane then? Okay, we're gonna run out, so I need to add one more field of sugarcane and we'll be okay. I'm gonna add it around here. There we go, this one's full. Oh yep, this is started, which means our Brera that's living in this hacienda should be happy. Next we need to do the industrial lubricant. This requires fish oil and saltpeter, which we should be receiving now. Everything will come from the warehouse, I'm just gonna put it here. Planting in progress? Oh, okay, that requires wood as well. Okay, good thing I checked quickly. Alright, I'll put it here then. Once the planting is ready, we should be producing now our helium. Alright, let's make sure our helium is being produced. Still no lubricant. Oh, the first one is coming. Alright, are we finally getting helium? Yes! Our first step toward the airship is finally there. Next, I'm gonna put the hangar down so we can produce airships. Oh, that thing is huge.
Once that hangar is assembled, what a sight it'll be.
Oh yeah, let's begin this. Oh, we're missing a lot of journal arrows here. This takes 550 and we're at minus 33 right now. Maybe if I can provide one of the lifestyle needs. Oh yeah, that provides a few extra journal arrows per houses. I'm gonna add a post office box there. Journal arrows too few? It just happened. It takes 2 seconds for them to go crazy. Alright, we're in the positive, but we're very far from 550, so I'm gonna go back to the old world. I'm gonna concentrate on maximizing our production again. I just realized Madame Kahino as an animal, we don't have it, it's super cheap. Come on Swan, you're going to the zoo. Right, well let's finish the last phase.
Court of Justice. Magnificent.
100 attractiveness, nice. Majesty want to come see the courthouse. This way, Your Majesty. Don't mind the pig farms. That's pretty bad. Oh geez, that's a school next to it. That's horrible. And that's the range of our power, which means that we should really have some production around here, but not the pigs though. Okay, I think I'm gonna build one more field and it's just really to suffice the need of these silos. Yeah, maybe I can fill up the space here. What's this? Free bricks, okay. If you look closely, you'll see that our horse cart have been transformed into little trucks. This is only for the buildings that's been powered, and it's not just visual, it makes loading and offloading takes 20 seconds instead of 2 minutes, so that's a huge difference. Okay, I'm gonna destroy this big farm here. At the very least, this one gets a silo. I'm going to optimize everything related to the grain production now. Those are 2 bakeries. I'm gonna move one and destroy the other one. I'll put it next to the cannery and the other food buildings. Our artisans' need are pretty well fulfilled, so I'm gonna convert more workers into artisans. This is gonna give us a good amount of money as well. I'll also move the artisanal kitchen. We must be producing so much cans, jeez. And we don't have that much, we must be trading it like crazy. I'm going to start working on the motors now. I'm gonna need to produce a little bit more brass. I never realized we had all the resources in this island. It's gonna produce another brass smeltery here. We're going to end up in the negative again for our money, but that's gonna be another multiplier that we need to have. Okay, now I need to have the zinc. Oh, it's the one in the residential area I keep mentioning when I say I would block the path. The mine produces enough for 2 smeltery, but I'll put it here so we need only 1. And finally, I just need to put the motor assembly line. Let's see how the motors works now. And we're producing enough oil here. I'll also be able to do the gas station as well. There, I believe we need to supply it with the fuel. Alright, I got enough tractors, so it's time to test it. Oh yeah, so this requires fuel, but it's once every 5 minutes. So what about the gas station? This requires to be connected by rail as well. Yeah, I gotta get our tractor up there. I can probably just move this by one. Since I'm putting all my farm above, I'm gonna move this farm to be with the other ones. And here I'm gonna move everything to the left so that I can put the track there. Okay, that leaves space for my railroad. That's cool, can be on the side. How big is the fuel distribution? I really hope it's a large radius at least. Oh, it almost covers the whole island. Okay. It's definitely not as bad as I thought. Can probably put it here then. Let's see. And that should be pretty easy to make it reach here. I want my railroad to go here. I'm gonna take a path from here. And there we go. Oh no, we ran out of power. Alright, I don't have enough oil right now to sustain this, I'm just gonna delete it. Once I have enough oil production, I'll turn it on and then I'm gonna come back to optimizing the farms. It's gonna require me to do a bit of cleanup in the port, so I'll be right back in a second. Okay, one other thing I'm thinking of is that these fishes, they don't cost that much, but it's still an extra cost that we probably shouldn't have anymore here. It takes some dock space. This trade route had some space on it, so I'm just going to add some fish from Silismia. Let's get rid of this one here. I've been missing bricks to build anything because I did a little mistake, so here's some replacement bricks. There we go. Let's complete this steamship yard. This steamship yard. I need to build those oil tankers. All it needs those timid gins that we've been producing, so that's good. Let's make our oil tanker and we'll be able to send it across the sea. And to finish our production optimization, I'm going to move the malt house to get some electricity. And let's remove the other one. And the brick factory should probably do the same thing. And I'll move the warehouse here. Now the brewery, probably the same thing. I have two of them, so let's move it. And I'll move the malt house to be next to it. Oh, that increased the productivity of oil well. I'm moving this. Sorry, clay pit. Alright, I really needed that extra oil, so this is gonna be good. Oh geez, that exploded. Okay, I had just built a fire station next to it. Whew. We're out of rum again. This is why this is so bad. This is 21 coins per houses. I forgot earlier to look at the other ship. I think I'm going to build a cargo ship and slowly replace my old ship to go across the ocean. And this is probably the main trade route. I want to add those ships because I'll have more slots. And we're supposed to get a lot of rum. If you look at this, we're supposed to get 100 twice. Maybe I need to add worm production on one of these islands here. Okay, well we have so much rum, then what's the problem? I gotta check the ships that goes on this. I guess it's just a timing issue. Well, I have a lot of rum, so that's not the problem. It's probably because I don't have enough ships to carry it then. Let's see where these rum ships are. And it's just arriving. Okay. Once I have the new ship, I'll add it to this route. Don't worry everyone, you'll be happy soon. Oh, and pollution is also causing issue here again. Oh, I must have slipped something in the newspaper as well. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna delete this sewing machine factory. This building has a high upkeep and on top of that it's causing pollution. Alright, I don't think that the rum will solve all of our financial issues. I'm gonna build that second hotel now, because that's gonna bring us some cash for sure. I'll put it right here in front of the zoo and then we can add more cultural buildings. Why are they not happy about attractiveness? Oh, they want it to be at 1350. Well, while we're here, I'm gonna work a little bit on the attractiveness and expand the zoo a little bit here. Gonna add some nice path here. I'm gonna add an exhibit in the corner. And I'm gonna add this one that we purchased earlier. It's only 10, but every little things help. I have a nice little iris garden. I'm gonna make a little garden section here. It's kind of a place, take a little break.
Maybe feed them?
Some palm trees that has to be managed all the time because they would die. It could look nice. Put a little colonnade all around it. Oh, and there's our cargo ship. Okay, nice little garden. Alright, my cargo ship is ready. That's nice. I'm gonna add this to the rum route. That should really solve our rum issue now. Oh, and I had rum disabled for our engineer. I must have clicked the button by mistake too. That doesn't help. How much rum do we have now? Yeah, okay, well, we received a lot, and there's more coming. And we'll have our other ship that will help this. They're kind of all bunched up though, which is a problem. Should probably increase and add another depot. In fact, that might be our problem. The ships are so bunched up, it must reach a limit when it tries to offload. And I'm gonna add another one just to look nicer here. Burn the positive! Woohoo! Please be a good newspaper. I guess that was to be expected. I'm gonna ask them for just a little bit more money. In the meantime, I just built the basics on the Prosperity Island that we inherited earlier, just in case I need it for oil later on, but I don't think I'll use it. Ah, we're back in the negative. What's happening? I can't believe how fast we go through our rum here. This is ridiculous. Alright, there's some more rum coming. Ooh, okay, I have a negative propaganda effect. I gotta be careful how many times I lied to my people. Oh, it looks like our total number of engineers has increased, and now we unlock the new buildings. They now want coffee. What's this? Oh, botanical expedition. Yeah, we need more beautification on our main island, so I'm gonna go with that. Let's find another ship of the line. This one has always been good for us. And we're all good, let's go for it. Okay, so they should all start consuming coffee right away because we had a lot of it. Nice, that should get us out of the hole. And they will want pocket watch now. Which is goldsmith, it's good because we've been sending a bunch of gold ore here. Alright, I got my last cargo ship to be able to replace all the ships on my rum route. Let's do the pocket watches. The first thing we need is glass, but I think we're producing a lot of it already. Yeah, we're good. We're on an up curve, even if we're trading it. So, let's put down the goldsmiths. A bit of space in the back here. And with the gold means I can just do the pocket watches. There's no pollution in any of them, so that should be fine. I'm gonna make this area looks a little bit nicer. These trees ain't much, but I'm sure if we work there, we appreciate them. I have a lot of extra artisans, I'll convert them to engineer to make more money. And once these people have their pocket watches, it's an extra 50 gold. Alright, to build the airship we need 500 people. That's a lot of people we don't have yet. I'm gonna start by going to the Journal Heroes lifestyle need, and I'm gonna enable soccer ball. That's gonna give us a few more people. I'm also going to send work clothes so that I have 5 more people per houses. We have 3 ships on this route, they'll receive a ton of it. Alright, work clothes it is. By the way, lifestyle needs are the same for small houses and the Hacienda building, except that those only give 2 each. And I also added a couple post box to add a couple more people per houses as well. Let's give our artisan some soccer ball. I believe I'm receiving some now. Yep. Alright, our money is going up. Oh, could give them some wool too. How's our wool going here? We're not making as much as we used to, but that can be fixed. That should be plenty to give our people now. That means I can enable wool for the artisan. Let's look at this newspaper. Yes! Everyone's happy. Let's go.
No changes? Really?
No changes, really? Oh, come on. Oh, that is a low blow. There's a little cloud. I don't think it's clouds. Oh, no, it's raining. Okay. I thought it was just the pollution. I'm going to build our botanical garden, so when our expedition comes back, there'll be something to put the plants in. Currently, we don't have any, as you can see here. I'm going to add a couple plants in the back just for planning purposes. Our expedition has returned! Coconut palm, a yellow lotus, and giant water lily. Nice! Right, let's put our new flowers. That's pretty nice. They put some attention to the little details here. And let's add one more plant for the coconut palm. Yeah, this area is looking nice. Maybe our tourists will be happier as well. I get an item that increases the attractiveness of some of our nearby buildings. I'm going to build another town hall here and I'll add some trees in front of it. I'm going to add a pub as well here. It's pretty cheap to maintain. We also got an artifact in our expeditions. I'll put that in our museum. We're almost at 1,000 attractiveness. We're still a long way from 1350, but every little steps matter. Alright, I waited a little bit and it's finally ready for phase 1. We have enough people. I don't think I need to produce that much aluminium anymore, so I'm gonna destroy one of them. At some point I'm gonna make electricity here anyway. Next big thing I want to do will be to go island by island and looking at our balance. But before I look at our finances, I want to do that mezcal because our artistas must not be happy by now. And like this, I'll be sure that once all our needs are met, that I just have to worry about the money. Okay, everything is the same speed. Let's see how many fields we need for this. It's a standard 128 for this map. Can I do the citrus here? Yeah, looks like it's working. It's another one of these with the product catalog. Alright, and then I'll just need to make sugar and do the mezcal. We can do sugar cane here. I can imagine that we would ship these resources by the port that's right next to it. And here I'm gonna do the sugar. It takes 50 obreros. I'm gonna put that right across the street. I'm gonna trade the herb and the citrus from our other island. Oh, speaking of citrus, I put that in the wrong place. I'm gonna move it here. And I'm gonna need to bring some windows here so I can finish the last building. The satellite attractiveness is pretty high, so I think I'm gonna put a public mooring here. Okay, it's building up. Ooh, phase 2 is ready. Okay. Looks like something now. 600 journal arrows, okay. I was just building a new neighborhood up here, so I guess I'm lucky. Ooh, this is getting worse and worse. I'm gonna go around on my islands and make sure I sell all my extra. Let's create a new trade route from Manila. And let's go sell all our extra stuff to our friend Isabel Sarmiento. Alright, so I'm gonna trade her cigar, coffee, and bauxite. Okay, let's look at the finances of our different islands. By the way, if you start by productivity here, you can see which ones are stopped. But here, everything's at 100%, which means we're good. We're not making money, but there's nothing idling. I didn't know that thing existed here. You can see the full list of items you're producing and how much it would sell for. Like the cigar we've been selling, it's still 864 each, which is pretty good. Alright, phase 3 is ready, let's go to the next one. Oh, this one needs the obreros, okay. And some sales. This has plenty of sales here. I'm just going to modify the existing trade route, send it to Manila instead. Now let's upgrade like crazy. I'll even get a few artistas. I think we received all the items to produce the mezcal now. We have the citrus, we have the herbs. They should have their first mezcal soon. This is good because the artistas have been waiting a long time for their mezcal. Hey, we made money on this island. Oh, maybe the newspaper will be good then. Oh, well, I guess we haven't took care of our finances yet. Also, to make sure we're not losing too much money, I'm starting to sell some helium as well as some bombins because we don't know what to do with them. Let's go back to our main island. Oh yeah, this one is producing cash. Oh, our tourism increased enough now that we have restaurants. Okay, the maintenance is $500. What will that do? Oh, it's going to be specific recipes. Okay, I'm going to attach it to our hotel. We seem to have only one recipe available, the Archduke Schnitzel. So we need pigs, potatoes, and tallow. I don't think we have any extra of this, but it's all pretty easy to make. Okay, there is a maintenance cost, but it's going to reduce the consumption of a few goods as well as providing additional happiness. Probably better here in the neighborhood. The radius of this thing is pretty large. Right, so now I need to add potatoes, pig, and tallow. Tallow I thought I would be fine, but I must not be making enough. It's not very attractive, but I'm gonna make one more pig and one more tallow farm. I'm gonna put it far from civilization. Woohoo! Okay, our airship's almost done. Let's have the potato field. Alright, well, we're almost back to 1 million, so I feel this is good. Last phase!
An impressive structure, I must say.
Not that
Befitting the
building
wondrous
this was
craft
the
that we're
achievement,
going
but
to
it just took
launch.
us so long to build this. Let's look at the airships we can build here. Let's compare the speed first. 27 and 50. What about the ship we have here? Oh, yeah, this is much faster. Let's build our first airship now. This one has more cargo slots. I'm gonna build this one. Okay, I was searching a little bit other ways to make money, and when you have over 1,000 people, you start paying royal taxes, and I have a lot of obreros here, and they don't have jobs. I'm gonna upgrade them to artistas, just to keep the balance better, and we have all the needs for artistas anyway. And I believe when I get to 1,000 artistas, I'll be able to put electricity here. And our revenue is not showing yet because we keep adding up things, but since here it's very unoptimized, I think we're gonna make a lot of money once I have the right balance in electricity here. I'll start by converting obreros to artistas, and then jornaleros to obreros. Make sure we keep a balance. Oh, we're still very far from the limit. I can add a lot of artistas. I'd like to get to around 500 at least. Hopefully you have enough soccer ball and mezcal. Okay, the balance is getting pretty good here. We still have too many obreros though. Let's see how much mezcal I have here. Oh, okay, it's still good. And soccer ball is going down. I'll just have to be careful. I must have just got a shipment. Okay. Yeah, I'm using a lot of workers. That's another thing I read, is that the game is expecting you to put your job on more islands. Since I've been concentrating them on specific islands, this is why I'm probably in the negative. I'm still making a lot of money right now, but I should distribute my workers' job a little bit more, which is what I'm getting at. So let's look what job I have here. Maybe I can move some to my other island. I was looking at my different islands, and I'm going to move the coffee production to Cruz and Mita. By the way, see here, it means I can go 200 more jornaleros without getting a penalty. And if I look at finances here, you'll see there's no taxes. And here I pay so much money. I mean, as long as your people produces something, it doesn't matter because they will always make a bit more money. It's only the cases that they're either unemployed or you have a ridiculous amount of them. Oh, our airship is ready. Oh yeah, these things go fast. By the way, I've been sending expedition in the background. I just received this super nice artifact that gives plus 50 attractiveness. Which means I'm gonna chuck this fur coat in the water and bring the temple. We receive a lionfish, a spotted hyena, and an arctic wolf. Looking at the need, I'm really close from the next one, so I'm gonna plop another hotel down. Somewhere down here in the port for people who like to look at the ships.
Have it every
Alright, and
meal.
speaking of tourism, we can pick a new
we must
recipe
improve
for our
this menu
restaurants.
of yours.
Let's see, what recipe should we invent? A meal is not simply sustenance, it is flavor, an experience, an exaltation of the land and its people. A rich main course is essential. Alright, there's a lot of cattle here, so meaty, let's go. Excellent. Now to mellow the palate, a dash of sauce and garnish. What about marinated meat in a vegetable gravy with sweet corn? I didn't discover the Arctic, so let's go with that. Alright, we unlocked Strogov Goulash. And also our ship returned from its mission with more items, so we should have some more stuff for our museum, as well as our zoo. And they're gonna need the zoo soon, I believe. Restaurant here, jam. We don't do jam yet, but we do have the zoo. Okay, let's have the turtle in our water area here. And now I should have the jam. Ooh, that looks cool. I didn't expect that at all. Nice. It must have just started because we only have one. Hey, it's every 30 seconds, yeah. Okay, that means we can probably put the other restaurant. Oh, I already have 2 restaurants. I must have hit the duplication instead of move earlier. I'll just change the recipe for this one then.
Make a
We have everything, just make sure I get enough red pepper. Oh yeah, I have plenty of them, I'll be fine. +2 happiness, nice. And this reduces the consumption of some of our main goods, so that's pretty good. Alright, I just built the airship platform. It comes with additional modules. Oh, we can make items available for use on other islands, as well as airmail and a commuter station. That must be what replaces the commuter pier in the new world. I'm gonna try the airmail first. I'm gonna try to see if I can do the Oversea Mail. I created a new trade route for mail. Our airship will get mail from Ditchwater and upload it in Manola. So if I go to Ditchwater, the airship is loading the mail from here. Alright, it's going, and once it goes across the world, if I go to Manila, I've enabled them to consume Oversea Mail, and that should work. Just 27 coins per house, this is really good. Let's get the Sombrera as well with this. And if I get enough aluminium here, maybe I can create some regional trading as well. Okay, next part of the quest for the airship, I want to create an item transfer depot. And if I click on it, what happens if I put the telescope there? I wonder if it works across the world as well. I'm gonna add an item transfer depot here. Oh yeah, it's available here, nice. Okay, that's gonna make transferring items much faster. Hey, do I have something useful that I can just send across? First of all, I'll equip this oil well here. Might be able to do the gas soon here just from this. Oh, I think I got my mail. Nice. I hope the post office is making us money now. I'd like to try the regional mail now, but our aluminium is so slow. It's like we're bleeding it or something. Alright, I'm gonna do the same balancing here as well. We have a lot of artisan versus a number of engineer, and that should allow us to make a bit more money. As you see, we immediately went into the positive because of the small difference made in rail taxes. Oh, look at that money. And here I wanted to do the tractor, which I should be able to now that I have a lot of extra fuel. I think we set up the railroad correctly, so as soon as the train leaves it should be okay. Oh, it's coming with 100 oil. Turning right, please. No. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm gonna add a tractor here. Alright, this will produce fuel every 15 seconds. And here's our first truck bringing the fuel. And once it's there, it should work for 5 minutes. So one fuel building will power 20 buildings. Oh yeah. Okay, it seems to also increase the number of fields we have to put down. So let's do this right away. Does it also increase productivity? Oh yes, it does. That means I'm gonna remove this field in. I'm gonna take the back and fill this space instead. So that should go to 300%. That probably means I should add some fields back here. Like this potato farm, I'm gonna need only one of them.
Rate your leadership.
Is this too far? No, this is good. I just removed one field, now this is producing like 3 fields. That's a lot of potatoes. We're already making a lot of money now, but that just shows that the approach of going for electricity and trying to plow to it was the right one. And how about the newspaper now that everything is going well? Okay, people are just happy, I'm okay with that. Yes, I am a new person. I spread good news only. Real news, real news. Alright, I'm gonna refactor a few more farms and then we're good with this, I think. I'm gonna remove one more potato farm and I'm done. Ooh, I reached a number of artistas. I need to make power here. From what I can see, it seems to work the same way than in the old world. Oh, and I reached the amount I didn't want to reach. I guess we'll have to make Jalea on top of electricity. I seem to have unlocked some kind of secret project as well. Oh, I believe this is it. This is the dam. Ah, we need 4,000 artistas to have power on all the whole island. Yeah, that's not gonna happen right away. There's a lot of oil on the south side of the islands. This is where I'm gonna build my power plant. So it's gonna be easy. Put the oil refinery here. And I'll bring the rail all the way to where our production buildings are. I'm going to add the oil harbor here. And I just need to connect it. And I'm also going to develop some of the key areas so we can have multiple trains on this railway. Logically, this should suffice. We don't need to do it everywhere. Alright, now we need to bring this where we have our main factories, which is not going to be here, but I'm going to move everything next to our harbor here. I'm going to start by moving my 2 aluminum factories. Right here. I'll give them a warehouse across the street. Alright, our power should have started here. Yes. Mezcal is going crazy. And I'm definitely making enough oil so we can add also tractors to our fields. This is going to make sure that all our production here will be perfect. I added a little path alongside the road. I'm just connecting the rail to the building. I also built a Jalea kitchen here and I just make sure that I was receiving all the goods here. There's nothing really different for this one, so I just put it here. I also just built my new airship, which has 3 slots. I'm going to put it on this trade route I'm using for the Jalea. Oh, look at the speed, and under this it's a cargo ship, it's not a sailboat. Alright, so I've moved a lot of things here. A lot of the production now as tractors, so I was able to remove most of them. Coffee here, since it's in electricity, it doubles up the production. I've moved some of the production here as well. This cornfield here, I'm going to destroy one, and I'll add the tractor there as well. And all these ones here will have silos, so that I can also increase number of cattle production. Powered pasture, what does that do here? Produce milk as well. Oh, I might want to put that here then. I don't know, I'll use milk yet, maybe for restaurants later. I'm not gonna electrify all of them, but I'll at least make sure that I can delete one. And a good bonus for us now, the alpaca farm that produces saltpeter, which we need for helium. And I ran out of steam engines. I think that's gonna be it for this refactoring here. And as the last way to make money here, I want to add the last airship platform because I want to also transfer some regional mails. I'm going to create it in La Isla, which is our second biggest island. That should now allow to have regional mail. And I'm going to change the configuration on our trade route to make it a bit more efficient and send mails between these three places. I haven't tried this format yet to trade, but I think it's gonna work. And the last thing I want to do this episode is to grow the number of tourists that we have. I had a few zoo and museum items in the new world, so I'm going to transfer that to the old world. Since I put them in the item transfer building, I think I can just access them from here. Ah yeah, they're available here, perfect. Here's a donkey. And I had launched another botanical expedition, so let's see what we get. A moon orchid, another giant water lily, and Perry's giant sunburst. Why don't we put the bus next to the museum? Let's destroy some trees and put a bus stop here. This is just giving us a lot of money. Okay, if I put one more, they'll start wanting coffee, which I'm gonna do. Maybe here by the ocean. I'm gonna add a few exhibits to our botanical garden. This is turning in some kind of like big amusement park. The hotel by the zoo. I have also the botanical garden here. It just needs some rides here. I don't think we need our old shipyard at all, so I'm just gonna delete it. Oh, it's a cafe, not coffee. Oh, but that should have unlocked it. Yeah, okay. Now that I know that I'm not scared to unlock new things because you get the building. Well, I think it's the right place. Put it right in front of the building then.
Closed. Still working on the
Should be
menu,
similar.
I expect.
Flour, tallow, and jam. Yeah, we should be okay. Those are things we produce. It's not the best place from a gameplay perspective, but maybe I'll keep it here. Oh no, they went above. They want electricity now. And I got a new project to build. Something that kind of looks like the Eiffel Tower. Alright, I think it's a good place to stop this episode. We are finally out of the hole. In fact, we're making a lot of money now. We're able to do this by doing good planning with electricity, by making sure that when we have a surplus of people, that we manage it a little bit by not going over 1,000 too much, because then you start paying a lot more royal fees. On Manola, we also created electricity, and we applied the same principles, so we can double up the production and reducing some buildings appropriately. And I really treated the items that was overproducing anyway. If you are enjoying this series, consider hitting the like button or leave a comment. As usual, thanks everyone, and have a great day.